Hello, hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you here out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I met a man. He had on kind of a funny black hat, and he had some underwear on that was kind of strange looking. But I was walking along here by the Stratosphere Hotel, and you know, that's the one that goes way up in the air. And he says, "Hi, are you Sir David the Bard?" And I said, "Well, yes." He says, "Well, I have a free ticket for you to ride the bungee cord at the top here of the Stratosphere Hotel." And, hey, free is good. So we went up to the top there, and he said, "Now, you're sure you're Sir David the Bard?" And I said, "These days, I'm not sure of anything. I think I am." He says, "Okay, here, let me hook you up here to the bungee cord, and we're going to throw you out of the building, but you're going to bounce back." Sounds kind of fun. He says, "Now, you are the one that made all of those videos concerning the truth of the Mormon Church, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." "How'd you know that?" He says, "Well, we're the Danites." I said, "Holy shit, you got me on this bungee cord?" He says, "Yeah, but don't worry about it. You ain't going to bounce back. You're going off and it's going to snap." So I'm running like crazy out of the Stratosphere, and these two guys with name tags on them, I guess a couple of missionaries joined the Danite guy. But anyway, I've said to you over and over again, I have never seen this kind of change so quickly in the Mormon Church in my whole life. Now, I'm going to get maybe a little preachy here. I don't know. Another revelation has come out from the Mormon Church. First of all, last week they said, God didn't tell us to hate the blacks and to cause them so much pain and suffering. Brigham Young did that. We know that's a lie. Joseph Smith started that, but at least that church corporation has said, we screwed up. Well, today they came out with another revelation that Jesus has come down and slapped the shit out of Monson. Well, you son of a bitch. Don't say that I said these things. Monson, okay, we'll print another one. All right, well, I've got it here. Just look underneath where it says publish there, and you can bring the link up. The Mormons all say I'm lying. Well, you know what? The Mormon Church now has admitted that the manifesto by Wilford Woodruff, or John Taylor, well, Wilford Woodruff too, that they quit practicing polygamy. The Mormon Church has now admitted they didn't quit. They told the federal government they lied. It's right there. Read it. They lied to the federal government. Oh, we're not doing polygamy anymore. The manifesto. Not true. We who have left the church know it's not true. We know that John Taylor, I think it was, took another wife, head of the church after the manifesto. And it continued and continued and continued, and the Mormon Church did lie to the federal government and to the whole world. And Jesus has slapped the shit out of Monson and said, you know, tell the truth. Well, Monson wouldn't know the truth if it was run over him like a train. But anyway, they've put out a new article and said, yeah, we lied again. So here's 2 in 2 weeks. So I figured if they're coming out at 1 a week, maybe in about 10 years, all the truth will be out. Now, let me preach. No, I'm not. This is the sign interpreter at the Mandela convention. Funeral. God, what an idiot. Anyway, let me say this, because, you know, I just got done discussing with my sweet wife her church's position and the lying assholes that they are. Now, let me say something about that. Half of my children don't talk to me because they're Mormons. They love Their garments. Oh, I don't have any garments. Gee, I got a great big damn scar there from quad bypass surgery. I wonder if those kids put any stress on me. Well, I haven't seen my grandchildren. Haven't seen the marriages of my children because of this goddamn cult. This cult now that is verifying I'm right. The family was wrong. I'm the patriarch. I'm the leader. I'm the one that went to education and college. I'm the one that makes the decisions for the family. Well, they broke off and said, no, no, we love our underwear. Well, okay. If you love your underwear more than your father, screw you. You're dead. You're dead to me. This is water. You people that keep saying, this is water. You keep saying he's drinking. I wish I was drinking. I'm pissed off. Everything I have said about that goddamn cult is true. I'm the right one. All of my Mormon family are wrong. They got more than egg on their face. They're up to their neck in shit. Their church is throwing them under the bus, not just Brigham Young, but the rest of the members. All this time, I'm going to focus on Aimee, one of my daughters, Aimee. She was a daddy's girl right up till 16. We got divorced, and her mother took her to the outer darkness, Oklahoma. It's also called Oklahoma, and we were very close. She decided to get married in the temple of the Mormon church, the Mormon corporation. I didn't get an invitation, and I was told by the family I wasn't welcome. She's had 2 more of my grandchildren. Neither one I've ever seen. If you think it's easy to disown a child, you haven't done it. It's not easy. Now, I've said to myself in meditation, since all of these lies are being cleared up now by the Mormon church, that they're not really a church, that I have fantasized. When finally, I think I'm going to live a few more years, but I think I will see 1 or 2 of my family members try to contact me and say, gee, Dad, we fucked up. We're really sorry. We really are sorry, and we would like to be back in your life and honor and respect you and give you the admiration that you've earned. You've never molested any of us. You've worked day and night to support us. Yeah, you're bipolar, and you yelled and screamed and slammed doors and did stupid shit like that, even up to killing yourself a couple of times. But we want to be a family. Now, I've thought about this. Being bipolar, I'm able to fantasize and to put that together in several different scenarios. Monson is always on the phone. Every time I call, is he changing something else? Oh, God, that's a new manifesto here. I don't know. I'm not talking to Monson. Anyway, here's what I'm trying to say. If Aimee, my physical daughter, who I was there for her birth, showed up today on my doorstep with her 2 children, hungry, abandoned, divorced, needing a place to stay, needing the help of a father, what would my response be? What would my response be? And I've run it through my mind more than 1,000 times. And I know some of you are going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset. As she's standing at my door and saying, "Dad, we're cold and we're hungry. You're my dad," implying you owe it to me to take care of me. Can we come in and can you feed us and give us warmth? This would be my response to her. Aimee, I'm going to say yes to you on a couple of conditions. Number one, turn time back before you were married and invite me to your wedding. Introduce your husband to me before you marry him. That's number one. Number two, back up time so that I could enjoy your first child and my grandchild, that I could touch your tummy and feel the baby moving inside, and that there could be a happy, happy time for the birth of that child. And now, back the time up for the second child. Let me attend those events that you wrongfully denied to me, and you're welcome to come in to my life and into my house. If you can't fix the choices that you made and the leadership that you followed in the cult, you have to accept that. You made those decisions, not me. Not me. You are not welcome back in my heart or back in my house. Go knock on the door of the local cult, Mormon corporation, and tell them they made you hungry. They made you divorced or distressed. And they made you shun your family. And now your family has become dead. My feelings for you, child, are dead. It's been too long. It's been too nasty. It's been too hurtful. I have a right. I have an absolute right, and you know what? The Bard is in charge of his life. You're not, and neither is that damn cult. I'm going to die happy, and you're already died in my heart and basically in my mind. So don't knock on my door anymore. Don't call me. Don't write me. Don't call me father. I am not your father. I simply donated sperm, and you were born. You're not my daughter. No daughter would ever treat a father the way you've treated me. I was there all of your years until you were 16, going to your, it's not volleyball, polo. Your dad's so old now, I can't even remember, but I remember going when you were swimming on a team and water polo. And I was there to support you. I was the one that bought the bathing suits. I was the one that basically took you to the events. I was the one that helped you with your homework. I'm the one that paid for and bought you the first clothes, bras, and dresses, and diapers. I was the one that did that for you. Then you turned around and began to hate me because I did not believe in your religion. And now the internet has finally exonerated me. I was right. You were wrong. You pay for it. You don't have a father anymore. I don't want you at my funeral. I don't want you ever to come when I'm laying in a hospital bed to try to relieve yourself of guilt to visit me. I don't ever want to hear from you again. Don't write, don't call. You died. And in the resurrection, I don't want to see you either. You're gone. Take your husband, take your 2 children, my 2 grandchildren, and take your religion and put it where the sun don't shine. Your cult is now vindicating me of my decision to get the hell out of there. There's something dreadfully wrong. I wasn't excommunicated. I lived constantly faithful to your mother. I never had an affair. I never molested you. I never did anything to forfeit my fatherhood, except you believed that I should forfeit it because I wasn't a member of your corporation church. Well, Aim, you're dead. Don't come to my door and don't make me say the things that I just said, because I'll set the video up and put it in your face at the front door. You're not the only child. I'm picking on you today because our relationship was pretty close. You were a daddy's girl, and I loved you at that time to the top and bottom of my heart. Now you don't even exist. The Mormon Church doesn't put families together forever. They divide families forever. They divide families forever. You made a decision. You were an adult. Live with our decisions. We all have to. And I have been persecuted, harassed, and hated for all of these years by half my family. And I was right. The family was wrong. Don't come to me. Don't apologize. I don't need a pat on the back. I don't need a vindication. I knew I was right when I resigned. You didn't. You pay. I've already paid.